So what's going on, guys, and welcome to the very first episode of our new crew mode on the PS4 FIFA 15, and the team we have chosen is the almighty Tottenham Hotspur. And the reason being, like I explained in the previous episode of the Aston Villa crew mode, they are the team that I do support, and I haven't supported a team, haven't actually done a crew mode with a team that I've really enjoyed playing with on FIFA 15 so far. So it's the first crew mode I've actually done with Tottenham. Obviously we're going to do the Champions Cup as well. We're not going to be in it, but we are going to be in the Euro League, and I'm not really sure the teams that are in it, but they'll do. So basically I am really looking forward to this crew mode because Tottenham are the team that I support. I know all their players off by heart. I know every single player because I follow them. I'm sure you guys know all of the players at the team that you support as well. But I'm really hoping you guys are going to enjoy this career mode. I'm glad you went with the decision to actually start this new career mode and finish the Aston Villa career mode, because I really was not enjoying the Aston Villa career mode, but I'm hoping you guys are going to enjoy this career mode as much as what I probably am. And I wanted to be honest with you, and that's what I was. We're going to go with the tracksuit style, and we're going to be regular, we're not going to be slim. So Spurs are excited about the future with Juiced. I'm sure we can have a great season with Spurs. I think my personal objective, not the one that Board's going to give, but our personal objective should be to try and make Champions League football, because that is their real objective in real life. Therefore, I believe we should try and actually go ahead and achieve that goal, which would be great, especially as a Tottenham supporter. Some players that I would like to bring in, there are a few. I'll name a few now. The player that I would love to bring in is Paul Pogba. But then there's also the likes of Cuadrado, Depay, Isco, Morata, Vidal, El Shaarawy, Neves, who's a youngster, Oliver Torres, Man, Barkley, Keita, Traore and Shaqiri. So they're the players that I am interested in bringing in. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to bring in all of them because I haven't got like tons and tons of money. But I'm going to try and bring in at least one or two of them. My favourite player to try and bring in out of all of them would be Paul Pogba. Whether we actually achieve that goal, I'm not sure, because Paul Pogba is going to cost us a very, very hefty sum unless we try and offload one of our players as well to try and bring Paul Pogba in. But we get some emails and they want us to reach the quarterfinal of the Domestic Cup, so that's no problem at all. They also want us to look at a striker. Welcome to the club, and immediately I would like to bring your attention to our scouting. We have had our scouting staff busy looking for some promising new talent. They want us to sign a striker, so if we're going to sign a striker, we need to sign a promising striker. And this guy's a centre midfielder, so why this Mason Bennett, we can inquire about him because he looks pretty decent. Wilfred Bonney is a player that I would love to bring in, but I do know he's going to be quite hefty. Ross Barkley, like I said, is a player that I have actually got on my mind to try and bring him in. Loic Remy's a little bit too expensive, as is Yaya Toure. But there are the few players that they've actually scouted for us. They're not too bad, but introducing myself for the scout and our league objective, they want us to qualify for the Champions Cup. So basically they've got the same objective of what I have. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and have a look at the team. I think I'm going to be rocking with Harry Kane up front so far because of his recent form in games recently. He's been playing really, really well. So in goal, we've got the almighty Frenchman, Hugo Lloris. There's no way I'm going to be selling him unless teams are going to be prepared to pay 50-60 million. Otherwise, he's not leaving the club. Then we've got Kyle Walker, Federico Fazio, who's 78 rated. He's quite young. He's not on the quick side. He's got very, very slow acceleration and sprint speeds, but he's got really good strength and standing tackle, so he's not too bad. We've also got Jan Vertonghen, who's another player that I'm really looking forward to using. Danny Rose, he doesn't convince me too much, but he'd be a good backup. We've also got Ryan Mason, the youngster. We've got Nabil Bentaleb, the 72 rated 19-year-old. Eric Lamela, Nacer Chadli, Christian Eriksen, who's the player that's got the most potential at Spurs themselves. We've also got Harry Kane. Absolutely, really looking forward to using him. We've got Michel Vorm, who's going to be a really good backup goalkeeper for Hugo Lloris. So he'll be playing in the Europa League and in cup games. We've also got Emmanuel Adebayor. Doesn't convince me. Maybe have to try and sell him on, or maybe just keep him for 1 year, just see how he gets on. Vlad Chiriches, Ben Davies, who's going to be there for backup if Danny Rose gets injured. We've also got Stambouli, the recent signing from Toulouse, the Frenchman. So he looks pretty decent, but whether he's going to get in our starting 11, I'm not really sure. We've got Andros Townsend, Paulinho, Etienne Capoue. So we've got loads of centre midfielders. We've also got Moussa Dembele, Aaron Lennon, Roberto Soldado, who, to be honest, I do really like, and I'm not going to get rid of him because I do really enjoy playing with him. I played with him in Ultimate Team when I first started off, and I did enjoy him. We've also got the youngsters. They don't look too bad. Grant Ward, Harry Winks has actually played a game for Tottenham as well, so maybe he'll try and get in, push his way into maybe a cup game. Christian Ceballos, who's also going to get a game as well. Eric Dyer, Kumalo, Cole Norton, Surkoso, who's the player that I least like at Tottenham. Then we've got Brad Frieder, who's 43 years old now, so he's getting on a little bit. Lewis Holtby, Tom Carroll, Grant Hall, Alex Pritchard, Andre Yedlin, who, if he comes back, will be a player that I would look forward to using. And we've also got Cole Forrest, but Pritchard looks pretty decent as well. He's got some good stats. Tom Carroll as well, and Lewis Holtby. So we've got to have some good players coming back, especially after the loan spells. So that's actually the squad, and to be honest, I'm really looking forward to using it. So we're just going to advance a little bit further, and they want 31 million for Ross Barkley. So they want a hell of a lot of money for Ross Barkley. We're not prepared to pay that much. We've actually got 40 million. To actually go ahead and spend 41 million, sorry. So we're going to try and offer 5 million plus a current midfielder we've actually got that I'm not really going to be that convinced of using. Or first of all, we're going to try Adebayor, because I don't think we're going to be using Adebayor, and if we could try and get in for Adebayor, it'd be brilliant. And in the Europe League, they want us to win the cup, so they want us to win the Europa League, and I think that is going to be an extremely difficult target to try and preach. But we're going to go ahead and search for some of the players that we desperately would love to see in the squad. Paul Pogba is one of them. He's an 83 rated. We're going to go ahead and offer a straight 15 million deal, which I do know there's no way they're going to accept, but you have to try, otherwise you never know. But his long shots, his shooting, everything about him is just outstanding. El Shaarawy is another player that we'd like to bring in because, to be honest, we haven't got the best of left wingers. We've got Nasser Chadli, but that's about it. Everyone else is right wingers, and I think Stefan El Shaarawy could really fit into Spurs. And maybe we'll try and offload a player as well, because obviously, if we have to buy one of these players without offloading any players at all, there's no way we're going to be able to keep him. Maybe we'll try and offload Eric Lamela, because we have actually got him in the Portsmouth career mode, but I'm going to leave him for now, and I'm going to leave you guys the decision. Do you want me to offload Eric Lamela and Eric Dier because I've got them in my Portsmouth career mode? So please let me know in the comments down below, as I'd really appreciate that. So basically, I'd really appreciate if you could leave that down below, and maybe we'll either get rid of him or keep him at the club. And the player that we'd like to offload would be, because none of these players, I'm not really as, that's never, oh my god, I haven't even put in money. Of course they're not going to accept that. What a dickhead. Sorry about that, guys. So just going to advance a little bit further. There is a few more players that I would like to go in for, but actually there, Juventus confirmed Yoris talks. Like I said, he's not going to be leaving the club. Hugo Lloris, I told you, 66 million, and then he can go. If not, I'm sorry, because he's my favourite goalkeeper, and there's no way we're going to be letting him go. Stefan El Shaarawy, obviously they didn't accept. We're going to offer a straight 12.5 million plus. Who are we going to offer? I think we could go ahead and offer Aaron Lennon, because he's not going to be actually a player that I'm really looking forward to choosing, because I know he's quick, but his shooting's not too bad. They want 38 million for Paul Pogba. I will up it to 35. If they accept 35, then that would be brilliant. If not, then we'd have to wait and see. Also, they say that we're going to do this. 7.5 plus Adebayor, and we'll get Ross Barkley. That'd be brilliant if we could actually bring him into the club. And Wilfred Bonney, let's see what rating he is. He's an 81 rated striker. He's got brilliant shots. So we're going to try and bring him in. If we offer 4.5 plus a centre attacking mid, if we've got one available, then maybe we can try and get this player in, or Etienne Capoue. It's either Etienne Capoue, Paulinho I don't want to get rid of, and Moussa Dembele. It's going to be Capoue. So 4.5 million plus Capoue. If we could do that, it would be a brilliant signing, but I very much doubt that they will go ahead and accept that, because obviously they're not going to want to get rid of their striker because he's their main striker as well. Obviously, they say that they don't want to buy Hugo Lloris because they haven't got 66 million to spend on a goalkeeper, which is fair enough. And we also get a transfer offer for Aaron Lennon for 8.5 million. We're going to up it to 16.5 million because Aston Villa wants him. He's a very quick player. He's a speedster, and he will be getting into the club. So we also get Stephen El Shaarawy. They want 21 million plus Lennon. So we decides up at 15.5 plus Lennon. We also get the bid accepted for Paul Pogba, which is great to see. 35 million. We will offer him a 4-year deal, and he'll obviously be a crucial first-team player if he does join the club. And I'm really looking forward to using Paul Pogba if he does come in. Mason Bennett, he is a 61 rated striker, so there's no way we're going to be getting him. And that is probably going to be it for this episode, because I don't want to make this episode too long. I want to keep it interesting, and I'm really hoping you guys are going to enjoy this episode. We also get the transfer offer. They want, that's convincing. They want 14.5 for Bonnie. We'll up it to 8.5 plus Capoue for Bonnie. Also, they want the 8.5 million, 7.5 and Adebayor for Ross Barkley has been accepted, which we will go ahead and give him a contract. If he does accept, we'll be thinking about it. But do we really need Ross Barkley and Paul Pogba? I'm not really sure, so we just have to wait and see. They also get 11.5 million bid for Aaron Lennon. If they decide to up it to 13.5, that I will let go. But Aaron Lennon is still going to be in my plans for the near future, so he's not a player that I'd like to offload. We also get the contract offer accepted for Paul Pogba, which is amazing to see. And they've received a bid, so we've got to go ahead and buy him. So Paul Pogba is the first signing we have made at Tottenham Hotspur. He looks an absolute animal. And as you can see here, we're going to go ahead and have a look to see what he looks like. And if we can find him, here he is. He's an 83 rated player. He's got absolutely incredible sprint speed. He's got great strength. His long shots are incredible. 88 long shots. He's got 89 shot power. And he is just an all-round great player. And he is going to be playing at cam for me. So it's going to be between Eric Dier and Eriksen, whoever gets the cam position. Or maybe we'll have to drop Eriksen to the wing, because I do know Eriksen can play left mid as well. So that is actually going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. Also, don't forget, if you want me to go ahead and offload Eric Lamela to another club and maybe bring in Xherdan Shaqiri, maybe bring in Iturbe, or maybe even try and go in for someone like Balde Keita. Or the last player we could try and go in for is El Shaarawy and Shaqiri. So they're the players that I would like to bring in. Do you think we should try and offload Eric Lamela because we've got him in our Portsmouth criminal, and should we offload Eric Dier? So therefore, if you guys think I should go ahead and do that, then please let me know. And that's actually it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's very much appreciated. And I really do hope to see you next time very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode, or the Tottenham Career Mode. And we have started with my beloved Tottenham Hotspur. Don't forget to let me know about Eric Lamela in the comments down below. Thank you. Bye-bye.